There's this question on the lips of many people, and some experts have come to shed more light on that. And the question is, does Tinubu himself, does he have the moral right or moral obligation to fight corruption? Because recently, from a statement made, I don't know whether I will call it advice, from Gumi, Sheikh Gumi, who has been speaking on behalf of the bandits and telling the governments what to do and what not to do. That being said, he said Tinubu should go after the appointees of Buhari who have looted Nigeria dry. Of course, like the Nigerian law, I don't know whether it is Nigerian law, but according to law, somebody is innocent until proven guilty. But there are some things that Nigerians know, because the way and manner at which things are done in the same environment, you can say, oh yes, somebody is innocent until proven guilty, because we have seen it over the time, whereby you see those who are the aim of affairs, they accuse themselves. One thing somebody said, that when any time they talk about money is missing and all of that, whether the person is guilty or not, but at the end of the day, actually money is missing, money has been misappropriated, irrespective of how they are going to turn the case, or they tell you that the person is not this, or at the end of the day, you don't even hear anything about it again. But for sure, something certain has happened, that money is really missing. But to be able to trace it, that is where the problem is. And to make matter worse, even when those kind of people are taken to court, technicality comes in. Just like that's the latest I can remember, because we have a lot and lots of them that have happened. The case of Oji Zokalo, what was he accused of? Accused of embezzling or misappropriated billions of naira. I think 6 billion or thereabouts. At the end of the day, he was jailed. Before you know it, they brought him out. They said what? They said a technicality that the person who, or the judge, or the whosoever, the court that the matter was, where the case was judged, that they don't have the right to do that. And the question I'm always asking, didn't they know before they went ahead, before they jailed him? So they brought him out, but till today, money is missing, but the man is working freely. And we say we have a sane environment. When people ask that, does Tinubu have the moral right to even go after all these political thieves, your guess is as good as mine. The same man that have been accused, of course, when they tell you, no court of whatever jurisdiction that has been said, oh, he did this, he did that. But all of those things, we know that all those things are there. How can somebody go with bullion vans in broad daylight? Until today, nobody's saying anything. But when they see people who went to go and write jam or fake results or this and this and that, almost all of them are culprits when it comes to all this forgery and all of that. See, Femi Fanekaude, who is making noise up and down. What is he being accused of? Of course, billions of naira, and also forging of a medical documents. He wanted to travel, that he was sick. You can imagine if it were to be, even it was not even in court, this issue of a Mesuma, that the Anambra State government said set up a committee to be able to investigate. Police was not even involved. But at the end of the day, they were able to do it, and they come to a logical conclusion that yes, it happened. And also the issue of this man, the former SGF, that worked under Buhari before he was removed, before this the other man was put in there, forgotten their name. You know the man I'm talking about, just left APC because of this Muslim ticket. Because of grass cutting, they set up committee which Oshibajo headed. But the only thing they did, they sacked him. Why did they sack him? If he was not guilty, why did they sack him? But today, the grass cutting money is no longer there. The money, did he return it? Why was he sacked? Why was he removed? Did they charge him to court? No, they didn't charge him to court. Those are the things we are talking about. Does Tinubu himself have the moral responsibility or courage to go after all these political thieves that we all know? Gumi is saying that he should go after them instead of taxing Nigerians and what have you. A lot of people hailed him, that being said. But the question is that does he have what it takes to fight these people? We know a lot of them who they didn't say anything. That is what he does not have. These two people he is holding, he wants to use them as a scapegoat. And people have argued it over the time. If you know these guys have done anything wrong, why are you keeping them? To what end? How long are you going to be keeping them? If you yourself you are not corrupt. See, Buhari called him Mr. Integrity. That one does not even have a he's not even qualified to be a president in the first place. Because when you look at him, at his uh, uh, antecedents and see the way he has been doing a lot of things, you know that he's not even right. But unfortunately, we have a psychophant, we have people who are not patriotic. Let me tell you, majority of all these politicians in Nigeria are not patriotic. It is not those who are traveling when you hear Jackpot. It is not them that are not patriotic. 99.9% of them are not patriotic. You can see how they manipulate things. You see how they act with impunity. It's so unfortunate. Does Tinubu have the moral right to fight corruption? All the appointees under Buhari that stole. We know them. They can tell you all manner of things, but we know what we know. Nigerians know what we know. Nigerians now, if you cannot beat them, you join them. When I hear people say, "Oh, Nigerians, they don't talk, they don't do this and that," what do you want them to say? The ones they have talked, are they supposed to be talking? Even the ones they have said, what happened? It's so unfortunate. So, guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.